Sonny Gray gets the ball for Oakland in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Adam Jones strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Baltimore, center fielder Adam Jones.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And Eric, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Jimmy Paredes will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
In there, no balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Got him. And with that, let's take a look now at how the A's will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, George Springer has so many athletic talents. He's basically a 5-tool player. Defensively, he does so many things well, and it's allowed him to really impact this ball club.
Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Gray into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Just underway here in Oakland. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. But hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Danny Valencia comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletics, third baseman, Danny Valencia.
Up and in for ball 1. EK, look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Marcus Semien will be next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Marcus Semien gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's inside. 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
This team has to find a way to hit more balls into the gaps and get some big extra base hits. They hit into more double plays than any other team in baseball, and as you know, that's going to take the wind out of your sails.
George Springer will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Runner at first here, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch J.J. Hardy in this one. He's a shortstop that doesn't look that great athletically, but some of the plays he makes, it'll just make your jaw drop. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards, so he can be an impact player in this one.
Tom Noonan will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
High and deep to straightaway right. Paredes ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Oh, and you know what? I think he had a real shot at this one in right field. Let's check it out. This doesn't make it over by much, and I think he may have mistimed his jump just a little bit, and it winds up sneaking over the wall for a homer.
Standing in now, Rich Ayala. Down the third baseline. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Manny Machado strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Manny Machado.
Gray has his target. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. A little bouncer. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan Schoop will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Lagares to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 11 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he got him.
Wow, he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Victor Martinez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles 1. Tyler Ladendorf will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lays off, 2-2 now. Ripped down the line. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 1-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Juan Lagares will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
The 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Danny Valencia will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
The 0-1 on its way. And he takes strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 2 out with the man at first. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 3 and the Orioles 1. J.J. Hardy steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Gray gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hardy is retired, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And it's definitely still early here, but you've got a 2-run lead already. Now you go about putting the tying run on base for free. Doesn't seem like his command has been all that sharp so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Jimmy Paredes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Chris Davis stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Manny Machado will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia ranging into the outfield. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Marcus Semien digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. One and two.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2 and 2. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. Tom Noonan waits on deck. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. To short, hit hard. Hardy's there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Tom Noonan.
Tom Noonan will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Hardy will make the catch. That retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. And it's still 3-1. Jonathan Scope. Lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Gray's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Springer, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will make it there as he starts the fourth with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see right there, he's now third on the Orioles in that category.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
At the plate, Matt Wieters. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And the more 3-2 counts they can run up on this guy, the better off they're going to be. The quicker you run up that pitch count, the quicker you maybe get this guy out of here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just 1 out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Victor Martinez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Just missing here. 2-0.
Now, if he throws him a strike here, I think he's crazy, especially with an open base.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking 1 pitch, 1 spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
And the pitch on 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Hardy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Orioles leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Rich Ayala is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a ball, 1-0. To short. Hardy's up with it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
The batter.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Now at the plate, Tyler Ladendorf. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Three and 1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Paredes is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Oakland.
Dangerous count right there. 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Swisher has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Nick Swisher heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ayala is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Into the box now, Jimmy Paredes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Orioles 1. Juan Lagares comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
On his way to pitch number 75. Swing and a liner, but foul. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Josh Fegley is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Danny Valencia will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Marcus Semien will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
1 strike.
Shot back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Miguel Gonzalez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Skied into very shallow right. Paredes over to his right, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, a block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The A's lead this one 4-1. Chris Davis will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And he gets ahead 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Tap fouled at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Manny Machado will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver on 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Jonathan Scope will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hot shot to third. To his left, Valencia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Tom Noonan will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. hits it high and deep out to center field. Jones going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, you know he's got one home run already, and I think off the bat right there, he was pretty sure he got another one. But you can see this ball's going to wind up just a little bit short as it kicks off the wall, and he's going to have to settle for just a 2-base hit this time.
Into the box, Rich Ayala, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hit hard here, but caught it short by Hardy. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You've got to freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Lifted in the air out to left. Swisher is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Josh Fegley steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
Now batting,
Danny Valencia steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
2 down, runners at first and second. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. but the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Marcus Semien will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
All even now, 2-2. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Good curveball, strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Now to the plate, Victor Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. Gray sets. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off for ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. The 2-1 on its way. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
And there you get a look at his pitch count, and you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
J.J. Hardy will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit. Pretty much eluded them all throughout.
First and second here with nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Bounce to first. Right to him. One there. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice. No error on the play.
Nick Swisher will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
The 0-2 delivery. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. On 2-2 now, you got to come up with your best pitch right here because this is a definite strikeout situation.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Ayala ranging forward. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
It just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Adam Jones will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Springer moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Michael Givens will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
George Springer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Standing in now, Tom Noonan, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. in there, 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Hit to short. Hardy is right there. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Stepping in now, Rich Ayala, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. Two and 2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Tyler Ladendorf will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too. One and two. Here it comes.
dribbled up the line. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland. They lead it 6-1. Number 35 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 35.
Jimmy Paredes will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Chris Davis ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Manny Machado will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The A's lead this one 6-1. Brad Brock is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brad Brock.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Nope. 2-0 now. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Here's Juan Lagares, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Bases are empty, one man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Chop foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Josh Begley.
Into the box now, Josh Begley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, we'll take a look at this pitch again. It's a high fastball, and there really aren't too many options here. Pretty much all you can do is try to slap that thing the other way. Just a good piece of opposite field hitting there.
Into the box, Danny Valencia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
And if you get him to look at strike one, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again?
Here it comes on 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Jonathan Scope steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Right side and right into the shift. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, not official yet, but it's starting to look like a formality now that this winning streak's going to come to an end at 5 games.
Victor Martinez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Nope, that's a ball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
Here's the 2-0. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Valencia is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's a good start to this 4-game set. And I still think this is going to be one of those back-and-forth series. But they're able to take the opener here in front of the home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here, 6-1. Good night from Oakland.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. His record is now 7-9. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 9-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.